Hey guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another video. Today we are doing a reading vlog. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, but my entire plan for the day is to read, so I thought it would be fun to take you along. It's gonna be 90 something degrees in San Diego today, so we can't really read outside at all, which is sad, maybe a little bit this morning. But the plan is to just chill at home, do nothing but read all day long. I have my well-read woman shirt on from Fit Teacher Rachel's book box, which I love, and I have my stack of books here, so let me show you what we're reading today. I decided today that we are going to finally dive into the Eden series by Devney Perry. I love Devney Perry and her writing, and I want to make my way through more of her backlist. So today I'm focusing on the Eden series, especially because I have all of these in paperbacks. So I thought it would be fun to sit down and go through these. Hopefully it helps me stay off my phone and focused on actually reading a little bit more. That's my hope, my goal. The series will be 6 books in total. 3 are out right now, and each focuses on a different Eden sibling. I feel like I've seen a ton of random snippets of these books, but I don't truly know what they're about, so we're going in like fairly blind. First book is Indigo Ridge, this blue cover. Then we have Juniper Hill, and the most recent release is Garnet Flats. All of these covers are absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with them. And then the next book, Jasper Vale, comes out in either December or January. I forget which one. Obviously, we're not going to get through all 3 of these books today, but my goal is to at least get through Indigo Ridge, book 1, and then hopefully start Juniper Hill, book 2. We'll see how it goes. I have my blue book tabs. I have my blue highlighter to highlight any quotes that I want and tab any quotes that I want. And we're going to sit down and dive in. Probably take a break in a little bit to make myself coffee and breakfast, but for now I'm going to crack this book open and get started with my reading day. Okay, a hack to loosen your spine without breaking it. I learned this from TikTok, but it's to start with your book upright and then to slowly start separating the pages each way. I don't know if you can see this, but I just take a small section of pages and push it down flat. I try and do this twice. I already did this once, and I'll like do it lighter the first time and then push a little bit harder the second time. This just helps loosen up the spine so it's easier to like hold the book, but I hate breaking a spine, so this usually prevents that and just makes it a little bit floppier, easier to read. This is like the best hack I ever learned from TikTok. So this is what I do every time I read a paperback, which is not very often, but I'm trying to be better about making my way through my physical TBR. So that's what we're doing today. That definitely just helps make it a lot looser, easier to flip through, which is very nice. And I also forgot that my first 2 books of the series are signed by Devney Perry from Book Bonanza. Indigo Ridge and Juniper Hill are signed. I don't know if I can flip to the right page here. Yeah, those 2 are signed. And then I'll bring Garnet Flats to Love in Vegas to have her signed at this one. So I'll have all of the books signed, which is very exciting. But for now, I'm going to crack open Indigo Ridge and get started.
This that jam that you bumping in the car on the radio. Friends so disgusted, wonder how the hell they play it. Though secretly, you know they're gonna save it to their playlist.
It is 8:02 right now, and we're on page 1.
Like I was listening before they were famous. Ain't it funny all the years you gotta put into the struggle? And it's
I had to come inside because it was already getting too hot, but I am already enjoying the book so far. I'm like 30 pages in. I don't have too much to say because I'm only 30 pages in, but so far it's good. But now it is time to make breakfast and coffee because I'm hungry and need caffeine. So we're gonna do that, and then we will hop back into reading after that. Rosie wants to be in the vlog.
waiting for them summertime sick radio hits when we bounce with our friends like this. Hit the beach with the sun on our back and the tunes all lit. Grateful to this, how we live. Time and money just to hear it at a festival. Play it in the car at a party, show your friends it's the best of all. Get the old scored out the way, you know what's getting played. Hit the play, I spin every day. And they made a radio song, knowing that we'll sing.
It is currently 10:06. I just took a little bit of a break to post my author TikToks for the day. Brought up all the ones that needed to go up at 10, and I have a few more to post later. So we'll take some more breaks when those need to go up. I'm about to hop back into reading. I'm currently on page 82, and it's really good so far. I love that Devney Perry always mixes in suspense into her books. Like, they're obviously romance books, but there is always like some kind of subplot of mystery or suspense. This one hops into it pretty quickly, and I really already want to know what happens, but I still have like 200 something pages. I didn't even forget to look how many pages this book has. It has 318. So we still have a lot to go. We'll see if we can get through this book today. I'm really gonna try. I feel like we're making pretty decent progress. So I'm gonna hop back into reading. We'll probably read for like 2 hours or so, and then I'll probably be hungry for lunch, so we'll take a break then. Let's see how many pages we can get through in the next 2 hours. I'm really gonna try and stay off my phone and just read. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break in the middle of it, but I really just want to read this book and find out what happens. So let's go.
Long when we hear it on, they made a radio song, knowing that we'll sing along, we'll sing along.
Hello vlog, it is a little bit after 11:30 and I just hit the halfway point in the book. I hit page 162 and I realized there's 324 pages with the epilogue. So we just hit the halfway point and so far I absolutely love it. Devney Perry is just amazing. I love her writing and I love her characters, and these characters are so good. Griffin is the perfect possessive rancher cowboy. I love him. And Winslow is just a badass. She's the new chief of police in Quincy. The story starts out with them having a one-night stand on Winslow's first night in town, and as much as they know they should stay away from each other, they cannot resist the temptation and the chemistry between them. They are so good. I love them and I love the suspense mixed in. I really want to know what happens with the mystery. I have a few different people and like theories, but I feel like I'll probably be wrong and have no idea who it actually ends up being. But I'm loving it so far and we're making pretty good timing. It took me 3.5 hours to get halfway through the book, and that was including a break for breakfast. So I feel like we can finish this by the afternoon, maybe early evening, and then start Juniper Hill. So I'm gonna go continue reading. I'll probably take a break in a little bit for lunch. So far, absolutely loving Indigo Ridge, and this is probably gonna be a 5-star read for me. It is 1:38 right now and I'm currently on page 222, so I have about 100 pages left. My reading has slowed down a little bit because we are watching the SDSU football game now, but I'm completely sucked into this book. I need to know what happens. I feel like we just kind of got to the plot twist point. I'm hoping we figure out what happens soon. I don't know how long it will take me to get through these last 100 pages, but I'm gonna keep reading because I want to know what happens. I really like all of the Eden siblings so far, and I'm excited to read more of their books after this one. Then I'm gonna have to wait for the last 3 because those aren't out yet, so that will be sad. But so far, really liking this book, really liking the small town, the plot, everything. I'm gonna keep reading. I will check in with you guys later.
That jam that you bump all night, man, you must have heard it like 1,000 times. Tweaking little bits till you get it right, and riding on bites until you live the life of your dreams. But
please ignore my hair. We're having a lazy reading Saturday, so it is what it is. So I just came in here and sat down so we could talk about Indigo Ridge. I just finished it a few minutes ago. It is 4:15 right now. I finished around 4. I just sat and chilled for a second and like processed it because it was so good. Devney Perry truly can do no wrong in my eyes, and this one was just excellent. I loved the main characters, I loved the family, I loved the small town, I loved the plot. Everything about it was so good. I'm just like in awe of this book, and I've heard it just gets better and better as the series goes. I know Juniper Hill is a single mom romance. It's kind of teased at the end of Indigo Ridge, and I love single parent romances, so I'm already looking forward to that. But Indigo Ridge was already so excellent and a great kickoff to the series. I don't know what else to say, just that it was excellent. I sat down, read it straight through in one day besides taking breaks for food. So that just shows how much I really enjoyed it and loved it. And now we're going to move on to book 2 in the series. Like I said, it's a single mom romance, and the hero is the brother of the hero in book 1. He's a chef at a restaurant, and she is now working at the hotel where the restaurant is. And she has a baby, pretty much newborn, and she's new to town. I'm assuming that they just can't resist each other. Devney Perry's books are often like insta love or quick to love, but I absolutely love that. I love when they fall fast and they fall hard, and everything about her books are just so good. So I'm so excited to start book 2 in the series. First thing I need to do is stretch out the spine so we don't break it, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to find a new highlighter and tabs to match, except I don't really think I have green ones, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna use. I have bluish green, but I don't think I have green. I do have a few of like these green ones, so maybe we'll just use those. I didn't really tab all that much in Juniper Hill, so we could probably just use one color. So I'm gonna figure out my tabs and I'm gonna find a highlighter that matches, and then we are going to dive right into Juniper Hill. Starting in on Juniper Hill, this one is 311 pages. Definitely won't be finishing it today, but I'm going to start it and see how far we get. We're on page 1. It is 436. So let's read.
It ain't easy, break on the scene, living life so freely. All you wanna do is make the top, so you put in the lot and just hoping they like what you got. I'm making them summertime sick.
Hello vlog, it is currently 10:15 and I just got into bed for the evening. Did take a break to go get dinner. We got McDonald's because I really wanted a McFlurry because it's so hot outside. So we took a break to eat, and we also watched the Ohio Notre Dame game. But besides that, I spent the rest of my afternoon, evening reading, and I am not disappointed. I'm loving Juniper Hill just as much as I loved Indigo Ridge, maybe even more. I'm currently on page 166, so more than halfway through. Loving it so much so far. I'm gonna be good and not stay up all night finishing it as much as I want to. I'll finish it up tomorrow, but it is so good. Highly recommend the series. Again, I really love the characters, I love the setting, I love the small town, and I love the plot. Always a good mystery or suspense plot kind of mixed in to Devney Perry's book, so I'm loving this one. As of right now, I've read 490 pages today, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe I actually did that much reading, as much as I planned to sit here all day and read. I didn't think I'd actually make my way through that many pages. I am going to read for a little bit longer, so I will put my actual final page total on the screen right now. It'll definitely be over 500. I'm going to make myself pass 500 because that would be cool to say I read 500 pages in a day. But I'll probably read a little bit more than that, so I'll let you know how much I actually read. But so far I'm loving this book and I'm going to continue reading it. So far the Eden series by Devney Perry has been a 10 out of 10 for me. 5-star reads for sure, loving it. I will definitely be continuing my way through Devney Perry's backlist. I've read her Jameson Valley series and now I'm working on the Edens, but I definitely will get through the rest of them soon. But I think that's going to be it for today, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this reading vlog, spending a day of reading with me. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these in the future, and I really kind of like the idea of only reading paperbacks on the weekend. My friend Joss on Bookstagram does that, and I feel like it's a good way to actually make my way through my physical TBR. But I think just in general doing this helped me realize that I actually like reading paperbacks, so hopefully it will motivate me more to read more of my paperbacks. That's going to be it for this vlog. I'm going to read for a little bit longer and then head to bed. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave any comments down below. That really supports my channel and helps my channel grow. And of course, if you're new, don't forget to stick around and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.